Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Thank you for joining us here today for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison.
And I'm Tiffany Lee. The Rogers Revenue Office is set to reopen today. It's been closed since the Memorial Day weekend tornadoes due to roof and flooding damage. The reopening marks the end of an increase in wait times at the Bentonville Revenue Office.
DMV workers from Rogers temporarily joined the office, causing an overflow in business. The Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration will celebrate the reopening of the Rogers office within an event today. And the city of Fayetteville is now going to hire a temporary person to help regulate short-term rentals. City leaders say 240 out of over 700 short-term rentals are operating without a business license. They want to combat that. The position's sole purpose will be enforcing short-term rental codes and going after ones that aren't registered with the city. City council members say they hope this can help the housing crisis and maintain the charm of the city, but also keep people safe.
One of the reasons we need them to be regulated is they are a business, and we do require a safety inspection. We want to make sure that visitors that are staying here are safe.
City staff say these unlicensed listings start popping up around football season, so they hope to hire the new enforcer soon. Northwest Arkansas Community College is pushing its fall start date to August 26th. This comes after a Board of Trustees meeting addressed the cyber attack that knocked down the software system about a week ago.
NVAC says their cybersecurity team has been working to restore their system since August 1st. The FBI Little Rock Bureau is also helping out.
They're doing a forensic examination because in any modern attack these days, there's going to be multiple payloads. There's going to be other things on the network and other clues, and maybe pointing to the actual people that did these things.
NVAC says its health and apprenticeship programs will start on the 19th. The payment due date for all students has been moved to the 26th.
All right, we're going to get to more news for you in just a minute.
But first, let's check in with Zach with a look at today's forecast.
Not as hot as yesterday. Changes here. Why? Cold front moved through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, at least through northwest Arkansas. Now, as we continue through the morning and the afternoon hours on Wednesday, the front will continue to clear the southern half of 5 country. So northwest Arkansas seeing and really being able to feel a little bit more in the way of relief from the heat going from Tuesday to Wednesday. Instead of upper 90s today, we're mostly in the low to mid 90s, even some upper 80s and low 90s showing up in parts of northwest Arkansas. Now, the River Valley technically not as hot as Tuesday, but still there, not feeling as much in the way of relief. Upper 90s likely. A few triple-digit highs can't be ruled out. We saw a lot more of those across the River Valley on Tuesday than we'll likely see for our Wednesday. Again, when you factor in the mugginess, it's there, but not as hot. No heat alerts out today for the River Valley. Yesterday, we had those feels like temperatures over 105. Today, they're generally expected to be below 105, so we're not going to issue heat advisories. Instead, feels like temperatures, though, will likely be 100 to 104 for most of the areas. Another warm day as we get into Thursday. Then a front comes in again on Friday. This one a little stronger. We'll get a bigger cool down for all of the area with some rain chances going into the weekend.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Zach. Now, while it's important for everyone to stay safe in the summer heat, some might be more sensitive than others. You might not even know it.
Sarah Rebekowitz breaks down how your medications can impact your heat tolerance.
This time of the summer, one big question is a lot of medications can make you more sensitive to the sun.
Ann Pace at Kavanaugh Pharmacy works with medications every day. But for those that don't, it's important to learn how the heat can interfere with what you're taking.
It can make you more sensitive and that you're less tolerant of the heat. It can also make you sunburn more easily.
Some medications that can cause an issue in the heat are blood pressure pills, beta blockers, some antidepressants, and even some over-the-counter pain relievers.
They can just be dangerous because some medications called tricyclic antidepressants or TCAs, they can have you sweat less. And so that can certainly be problematic because you can get overheated.
And other medications, like certain antibiotics, may also require more sun protection.
Definitely something to think about as people are outside at the lake, that if you normally burn in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you may burn in 5 or 10 minutes if you're on a specific medication.
But there are still ways those taking medication with heat sensitivity side effects can stay safe.
So when you are outside, make sure you're wearing sunscreen. Drink plenty of water. If you're exercising outside, make sure you're using electrolyte solutions to rehydrate, because All of those things can be very problematic, and depending on your medications, it may make it worse.
Well, that was Sarah Horbekowitz reporting. Now, remember, you can always check the label with your doctor or pharmacist with any questions about your medication.
But if you're traveling on the road, experts recommend using a cooler and avoiding putting your medication in your glove box that can heat up. If you're flying to your next vacation, keep your meds in the carry-on. Thanks so much for joining us for the top headlines on this Wednesday.
Catch up with us again tomorrow right here for more. Have a great day.